these films that they're on display are films that impact lives, and that's what it's all about. Bringing about social change and social justice and anything that impacts the lives of people everywhere. Well, I hope that I set a good example, for one thing, of things that we all should do in terms of just being actively involved. That's the biggest part of it, just being involved.
Well, it's very important because this organization is trying to bring positive change to the movie industry, the television industry, and Lord knows we need it with all the violence and the sex and the killing and all that kind of stuff. We got young kids watching this stuff, you know, and then we wonder why they get out in the streets and act like they do. They're trying to live up to the images that they see in Hollywood and on television. So we've got to reverse some of that. So I'm 100% behind this organization. Well, one of the things that I do, I'm a licensed ordained minister of the gospel. So I'm a preacher. And so I'm always about change. I'm always about, things that will uplift society and increase the quality of our lives as human beings. Leonard, Coleman, and Blunt. Glenn Leonard, put my name in your search engine, it'll all pop up.
Well, it's very important because Flicks4Change is one of the only film festivals that have very good movies, but they're all with a purpose. They all give you a meter to measure the problems in America, the problems in the world, as well as the things you can do about them to actually help and solve the problem. Well, I've done youth ministry at churches. I've helped kids. I still help kids. They grow up, they still call, because when they get the answer, they know who to call when they got a problem. So I've always been involved in helping people. And I'm from Paramount, Compton, Long Beach area. Everybody needs help in certain areas. And when you come out, you always got to go back. Isaac Bar Jonah, Instagram, that's pretty much what I'm on. Facebook, Isaac Bar Jonah. Indie film coming out, Canaan Land. It's going to do big things, and there's a twist at the end of it. So I can't tell you what's going on in the movie, but I can tell you the movie is going to do something. It's going to say something. Yeah, you already know.
I'm so happy to be here today because I'm here to support this wonderful event of Flicks4Change. I'm many years in the professional sport industry, world champion multi-time in professional boxing, and before I was a martial artist. So my mission is to support some kind of events and to make sure that the children at the school go to self-defense classes to learn to protect themselves against violence, again all these things what happens at the schools, again guns. Because I'm coming from Europe, I will say that here in the United States everybody is allowed to have guns. That's why there's so many tragedy happens. In Europe that is impossible. So I think maybe they should change the rules or to be more safe for everybody. Yeah. As daisylang.com or on Instagram daisylang1 or on Facebook daisylang.
Well, I'm here today with my film A Boy, a Man, and a Kite, which is a social justice film about a true story of child sexual abuse. And it's important for me to be at Flicks4Change because it's a festival that's dedicated to films that have important messages about social culture and socio-economic issues and cultural issues. And, my film fits very much in there, and it's wonderful to be in a festival where there are other films and we're just all a kind of community of films that are trying to say important things. Found at Adam Matalon on Instagram, and A Boy, Man, Kite can be at A Boy, a Man, and a Kite on Facebook and Instagram.